it doesn't take a pandemic for us to realize how important teachers are. Yet today, we still have places that are not valuing educators or paying them a salary where they have to have 2 to 3 jobs to make ends meet. It's unacceptable for educators who, in many cases, they have a master's degree to have to work another job so they can think about sending their children to college. We can do better as a country.
What is your department doing? What are the initiatives that are in your pipeline to make sure that teachers stay in their jobs and new teachers come on board?
The 3 things that I think are needed. The first is competitive salary. The second are working conditions that are conducive to professional and personal growth. Our teachers are often asked to do more and more. But what we're doing at the department, in addition to the bully pulpit, is really putting funds where we know we need to support efforts across the country. An example of that is last week we announced $65 million in the SEED program. And the intention there is to diversify the profession, to make sure that our teaching ranks represent the beautiful diversity of our students. So we're putting money there towards programs there. We're lifting up best practices. I visited Tennessee recently and I saw high schools that have pipeline programs for their students to become teachers.
What can people at the local levels do that, the federal government is not doing or not capable of doing?
To put it in context, the federal government pays for about 10% of education across the country. So think about it, 90% of it typically comes from state and local government. So with the 10%, we're really pushing to make sure that we're elevating the profession. We really need to see that same level of urgency and action at the state and local level. State level, really be intentional about working with colleges and districts to increase the pipeline. Make sure your high schools have a teacher track.
What are you hearing after 2 years of this very complicated teaching environment?
When our schools thrive, our communities thrive. And I've been fortunate to travel to 30 states already to see that in action. And what the teachers are saying is they're tired, but teachers, they roll up their sleeves. They want to be there for their students. It's about time we're there for them as well.